Hello guys, thank you for joining us for today's video. In today's video, we wanted to talk to you, Anna and I wanted to talk to you guys about what are the 4 things that are must-knows for people that are trying to sell property. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to talk about 4 must-knows for people that are trying to sell, whether you're selling in Austin, in Texas, or even any other state, this will be applicable to you. Anna and I are here to just give you tips, pointers, and things to consider. So I'll let Anna also give you an overview of what we're doing today. Anna?
Great. Thank you, Sade. As you know, we are CIPS certified international property specialists. Besides Austin, we can help internationally. Yay. All right. So today we're covering 4 must-knows before you list or sell your home. This is applying no matter where. The first thing is you should know the current market, because the market changes depending on different variables. It's good to know in a snapshot, where are you today with the market? That way that there's no guessing game whether or not something is going to move fast or slow, or what pricing. And this is something that's imperative that you have to and understand and know. The second thing is comps and what they're selling for. What's in your neighborhood? How long did it take to sell a house in your neighborhood, and at what pricing was that? This is extremely important. As you know, realtors are really handy with that information and can get that to you as well. The third thing that is very important to know before you sell your home or list your home for sale is the time frame of what you are needing, how fast you are needing to sell. Some people, it's a must. They have a job transfer. They have to sell it as soon as possible, and there's no time to delay. Other people, they have no hurry. And so they say, oh, just keep it on the market. I don't mind if it sells between now or 8 months. It's fine with me. So that is something to know, because if you have a strict deadline, we have to make certain adjustments to accommodate that. And the fourth thing that you should know is, how can I make my home stand out from the competition? And what should I do to my house so that it really does catch someone's eye instead of the other homes that are listed at the same time?
Excellent. I think those are very, very important. They sound simple on the surface, but I'm guessing, just from my experience alone, that it's not as easy as it sounds when it comes to knowing the market. Am I right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So you do need some professionals' help at some point, because Zillow isn't going to give me all that I need, correct?
You're right.
Yeah, so I wanted to definitely point that out, that Anna did mention that you should have maybe an agent working with you, because the agents have access to certain tools that you may not have, especially if you're very specific in what you're looking for. So the experts would know what's happening. They have their finger on the pulse around town and in the surrounding areas possibly. So you just need to know what's happening before you do a blind listing, so that you know how to price.
Correct. Because we have seen homes that have been on the market for over 300 days.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long time. So we don't want that to happen to our clients.
Oh, absolutely not.
Right. And when it comes to the comps, can an average person, or let's say a regular lay person, can they do the comps themselves and actually be close enough to get a good set of comps, you think?
Well, I mean, if you know your neighbors really well, and they don't mind sharing the information, or if you feel like that you can get that information from the appraisal district, they only give you an appraised value. It has nothing to do with what the market is and what it's selling for. And surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, but a lot of people go by that appraised value and they say, oh, my home appraises for this amount. That means I get no.
No, that's not really the true information that they need. Okay.
For sure. Yes, there are a lot of variables, and the market is one of those things that you cannot change, as well as location. You cannot change where your house is physically located, and you cannot change the market, and it does fluctuate.
That's true. So there's some information that people don't have access to because of the way that the transactions are set up. They're semi-confidential to a certain degree, so they're not going to have all that information. So you will need somebody to help you with the comps as well. And then if we were to talk about timing, what do you think it's a good amount of time from your experience where people are preparing to sell? Should they be looking ahead 3 months ahead or 6 months ahead of time if it's not an emergency situation? Is that pretty standard, or does it depend on how much make ready is needed?
It depends. The time frame on average for the Austin Round Rock market is around 3 to 6 months for sales, and it does depend. I mean, if you're competing up against new builds that have everything warranted and brand new flooring and so forth, and then you've got a 10-year-old carpet, of course that's going to make a difference. And so if you want to use a couple of months to prepare the house before you get listed as a for sale, then that would definitely be recommended.
Okay, excellent. So I did hear you say the fourth thing was to sort of know how to stand out. So that would also sort of tie into that, right? Having
Correct. Correct.
upgraded things without breaking the bank and knowing what your neighbors did to be able to sell theirs fast. And no
Right.
other person would know that if you didn't have access to walk into the neighbor's property, you will need an agent that might have been able to go in when the listing was live, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we're agents. We are always checking homes and what's being built and what is a popular feature. And we listen to our clients, and they tell us what is important to them.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, the homeowner, they may feel that a certain room or area of the house is the focal point when people walk in, and
Right.
they're going to be surprised to find out it's something else. And they
Mhm.
never would have known that unless they heard from the realtor.
Right, right. No, that is so important because we all have our own sentimental attachment to things, and we're thinking, oh yeah, the dining area is so important, but some people don't use formal dining at all. So it wouldn't matter
Correct.
to them. Yeah. So I will summarize those things that you said. The way that I was able to digest it is that I think about them in terms of 4 C's. So you said you have to know your current market, just to summarize it for our audience. And then you also have to know the comparables, which we call comps, which essentially tells you what sold recently, because most agents run those numbers for the last 90 days, looking back to see what sold
Correct.
recently. And then that way you know how to price yours as well. You know, that informs you. And then the third thing that you had said is timing, which I say the clock. The clock is ticking. It does tick depending on what's happening around in the market, but also depends on what's happening in your personal situation. Do you have to move? Do you have a divorce pending? Do you have a death in the family? You know, those things do affect the timing, so that
Correct.
you want to move while you can still get the best offer for you. And then the last thing you said was to know how to stand out, to be competitive. And I called it just curating, because you have to curate your property. If you need to take certain things out that might not allow the property to sell, even though they seem like amazing decor to you, then your agent will be able to tell you, just put them away while you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the things that I took from this. Did I miss anything?
No, I think that was a very great synopsis. I like the 4 C's, and that I think that will ring well with people's memory, so that they keep that in mind. And if you don't recall all the 4 C's and you want to know more, you're more than welcome to contact us. We'll be happy
Yes.
to help you.
Absolutely. So just as a reminder, Anna is very seasoned. She's been working, doing an excellent job for families and business owners, because she does do commercial and residential. And I just joined Anna's team. So I'm just new to this. I do legal real estate stuff. So if you guys want to contact Anna, is it okay to share your number with the
Yes,
Yours,
yes,
can you tell them your number, please?
sure. You can reach me at 956-821-2469.
Perfect. And we're also going to have the contact information underneath this video. So remember to contact Anna directly for all the needs when it comes to real estate in Austin and around Austin.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we've sold homes and listed homes in Dripping Springs, Fredericksburg, Hutto, Round Rock, Pflugerville. Yeah.
Excellent. And we have other people on the team, so it's not just Anna and I, but we wanted to make sure we bring these videos to just let people know how you can empower yourself so that you don't feel like you're in the dark. And we'll bring more videos that are relevant to you. If there's a specific topic you'd like us to cover, make sure to put your comment below, please. And if you need legal assistance or you have questions on the legal side of things relating to Texas, you can certainly contact me, and my information is also below the video. So thank you so much for joining us today. Anything else that we need to let people know?
We work for you.
Yes, at Best Results Realty Group, we work for you. Thank you so
Great.
much, Anna. And you guys can look out for the next video. We're not sure yet what the topic is, but it's going to be on point. So thanks for joining us and have a fabulous weekend.
Bye.